Hey, it's Friday morning. This is Ruben Lowing. This is my morning or my daily leadership talk. I didn't do one yesterday. Had a lot floating around in my mind that didn't really get clear until this morning. I got a text from my CEO, Bernadette Kim, congratulating me on saying she's proud of me that I qualified for the Nationals. So I got, and and there's a certain person that I've been prospecting. And they're a business person and they know a lot about they think they know a lot about business and investing, but they didn't. I schooled them with the products that we have, and then they told me that they have a problem with the recruiting aspect of our business, and then he's like, okay, so I think I got him kind of past that. It was where I practiced that. I didn't move off my square, right? There's nothing he's going to say that's going to deter me from this business, and there's nothing wrong with our business, and that kind of came across. But then he doesn't want to work with Bernadette, which is a red flag, right? She's one of the top producers in our company. There's, she's legendary. Okay, when it comes to how she's able to build like long distance, it's just phenomenal, right? And I see that determination and that pride in her, her abilities that comes across. So I respect that. And so she's asking if I recruited him yet. And I'm like, you know what? I ain't waiting on him. I ain't waiting on anybody because I recruited somebody that is just a dream to work with, right? She already got me, her, top four people, right, to talk to. They're, we were late. The people that she talked, she's very coachable. I explained to her, she's a little older than me. She's, I said, our demographic is ideally is 28 to 48, married, have kids, own a house, make over $50,000 a year, but they want to do better. And those people who feel like they're leaders and they want to lead a team and they want to make an impact and they want to, they consider themselves leaders, right? And she's like, totally gets it. Totally gets it. She's gonna get her list together. She's gonna, plug into the Zoom meetings. I mean, she's just like totally into it, right? Right? And that's such a contrast to anybody that's not going to be that way. If you don't, what makes our business work is connecting to the communication, and that is the Builder's Call, Tuesday, 11 to 1. The Titan Call, Wednesday night, 7 to 9, right? And then the Fin night on Fridays, right? Our team training on Tuesday night, 7 to 9, and Saturday mornings from 10 to 12. Okay, plus all the other workshops 1 through 6 and the other 7 steps that are happening all the time on Zoom. Okay, and when you're it's so much better to be plugged into that than what's going on, with Congress grilling the Attorney General or the protests going on in Portland or the number of coronavirus cases that are happening wherever, right? I mean, that's kind of, which would you, be talking to people that are motivated and after it and ambitious, going after their goals, or that? Hello, right? You follow me? And so that's I can imagine being in Bernadette's head, going, "Oh, he finally gets it." Okay, so it's so much easier to go through the numbers to find those people, and they're there. There's people sitting at their desk going, "How am I going to make it to retirement?" Right? Where can I get my money? How can I protect my money? How can I, you know, how can I protect my money from the market? How can I protect my money from taxes? Right? They're everywhere, right? And if we don't talk to them, they're never going to find us, right? And we have to talk to them. And then, and then there's those people that a lot of times when you tell them something they never heard of before, they don't really understand. It takes them a little while to think about it. So when you do the 7 steps and as you start educating them, they start realizing they're not hearing this from anybody else. Nobody else puts it together like we put it together, right? Now they have to think about it for a while because it's new to them, and they got to digest it, right? But you just be cool. You're like, hey, no problem. I'm here to help. I'm going to send you a blue book and a workbook, all right? And then this is where you go to, you go to WSB Community, the events, and you can see when they're having these workshops, and you just tune in at your convenience. They run them all the time, okay? And then you're there, right? You got it, right? But it's really sweet when you hit that person for whatever reason. They, she never, a lot of things that she never knew how to use Zoom until I helped her out, right? That puts her, I just elevated her with her peers exponentially, right? So that's my leadership talk for today. All right, you know a winner when you find them. Okay, and it's not hard, right? There's just this little matrix in my mind, right? They act this way, you go this way. If they act if they don't act that way, then you take them another way, right? And if there's somebody that's, anybody that's got a problem with what we do with the recruiting or getting in their list, period, okay, that's going to be, there's some doubt somewhere. Okay, so you have to pull that out of it. Is it me? Is there something about me that you don't like? Because if you don't like me, then hey, let Bernadette help you, right? Okay, or we can plug you. Who do you like, right? Match them up, right? If you're not going to listen to me, who will you listen to? Okay, and then if that's not the problem, all right, is it our business? We're the #1 financial services company in North America, U.S. and Canada. We got 300 offices all around the United States. We're the #1 producer for Transamerica. We're the #1 producer for Pacific Life. We're the #1 producer for Nationwide. You heard of them, right? Okay, we're #1 producer for Everest. Okay, we got 300 different, 300 product providers that we can, help people find a solution for. Okay, so what's your problem with the company? Okay, no, nothing. Okay, if it's not them, oh, okay, maybe they just don't know what to say. Tell you what, just get them on the phone, listen to how I talk to them, listen to what I say, all right, and then, just be a parrot. I got one of my associates. This is what I love about him. If he hears me say something one time, he can repeat it. He owns it, all right. And so there you go. This is not that difficult. When you do your prospect list, your 100 prospect list, okay, then you go through them, okay, which ones are, they get 1 point for the right age group, 28 to 48, married, own a house, have kids, make more than $50,000 a year, okay. The ones that have the most, okay, those are in the top category. Then from those, okay, hey, who's your 3 a.m.er, right? You get a flat tire at 3 o'clock in the morning. Who do you call? Bang, let's talk to them. All right. This lady, right? This lady. Oh, I got another one too, right? I got a Toastmasters with her. She's amazing. She was the #1 woman speaker in all of Toastmasters International, and she's my 3 a.m.er, right? And I told her that. So, I got her on. I get it right on and do and go through, and she'll let me practice my presentation to her, and she's helped me out a lot. She's telling me that this is kind of negative. Don't spend so much time focusing on the doom and gloom. Focus more on the solution, right? And she's helping me, better go to the close, right? We are on a campaign. We are looking for campaigners. Do you want to be one of our campaigners? Bang. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. Having the right expectations, giving them the right expectations. This is what's expected. This meeting mentality, tuning into the Zoom meetings. Okay, and going through your fast start. Doing your, getting the material to get your license, setting your date to take your test. All right, doing your own financial strategy. Get into your market, start your prospect list. Okay, laying that all out up front. When I was in the SEAL teams, man, when I first got to SEAL teams, I'd heard all about this great Navy SEAL leadership, and then I get to the SEAL teams, I'm like, what leadership? These guys are jerks. These guys are harsh, right? But what I learned is that they were really good at laying out the desired expectation. Okay, and you only had to hear that a couple times, and you started knowing what was expected. You were golden when you did what they wanted you to do before they asked you to do it. But it was real easy to anticipate what they expected because you could look and say, okay, this is what needs to happen. Okay, that's the same thing with our business. Same thing with our business. Okay, you don't have to. I love it how Schwan Wynn is now. Okay, because he's just excited because there's so much activity going on, and people are producing that, on their own, right, and just jamming it, right, and so he's excited. He's just excited like I've never seen before. He's not like having to be all harsh and curt and scolding, and there's none of that now because of what's going on. Okay, and he's just, yeehaw, go baby go. It's just the change in the way of leadership because of what's happening. We're free. We're free. We're not trapped by Tuesday night and Saturday morning. It's whenever you can get somebody on Zoom, let's go, right? And you just do the presentation, or have somebody, enough times have your leadership get on there and do it until you get it. Like my pastor buddy, right? He's if he hears me say it, he can repeat it. Okay, and it's that easy. Okay, we're still like a little technology lag. There's areas where there's not a lot of connectivity. Getting on Zoom's a challenge. There's also people that never, they don't know how to do it. Got to download an app. Had that happen a couple times, right? People are, oh, I don't like Zoom. Why? What's the problem? So, anyways, but there's more people looking. They're looking for opportunity. There's, there's more uncertainty on the old way of doing things, which was their job. Okay, and so there's people that weren't listening are listening. All right, have a great one.